Hello, hello. Let's go. So hello everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. So we are back into Unreal, and today, last time we have been doing some level design, and I was pretty happy with the how far I was able to go with the level design. And even at a point that I think it's good enough for a level, meaning that I don't want to go too much into details in the art direction. I just have to have a good feel of the level, and that's what we had. So if I'm opening the level, yeah. So we got a level like this, and it's already looking like it's just enough to understand that okay, this is like a canyon. That's we're going out. We can kind of clearly see the path, so the path is obvious enough. We might be able to improve on that, but it is quite obvious, I think, so that we understand where to go and where to follow the path all the time. So we got then this. Here we go, and then that would be the end of the level. So I'm really happy with that, and I think that's even if hey Neosoft, how you doing, man? Hello, hello. Good to see you there. So even if it's really simple and really blocky, it's all I need. I think it's right now it's all I need. So that's great. Now what I want to do, because to be honest, I was planning to do this first blocky of a level. I was planning to do this for on the whole month. I thought that it would take me a lot of time to do this. And actually, it went surprisingly really quickly, I think. So that's great. That's really great. So I think it's okay. So what I want to do now is improve a little bit more on the gameplay, because there is a lot of small things that I put on the side, like I would fix that later, stuff like this. And now I start to feel like I want to fix a couple of them, because I can see that the feel is, in some places the feel is really bad. The feel is not good. We have some bad, weird timing with the combo that make the combat really sluggish, and I really want to fix this, because it doesn't feel good to beat an enemy right now. So again, I don't want to go too much into the fine tuning, but just enough so that to improve enough the feeling, so that it's at least it's not a pain to play the game. It's not gonna be good to play the game, but at least it's not too terrible to play the game. Right now I feel like it's terrible. The feeling is not there. I do think it doesn't need too much of works to get something that is functional, and so that's why I want to do this today. And there is also a couple of things that I want to fix that now I can see that it's needed, mainly on the optimization side. So now that I got a bigger level with a lot of enemy loaded into the level, I can start to feel like I need to do a bit of optimization on some stuff, because it's now making me difficult to work on the level right now. So it might be a good time to do this. Okay. So let's start first with the gameplay improvement. So I'm gonna put I know that I removed all my enemy. Okay, so this camera I don't need anymore. I know that I removed all the enemy at some point. Do I have yeah, okay, I got a proper nav mesh here, so that's good. So I'm gonna put back some enemy cult. No, wait, why am I looking here? BP cult. Alright, so I'm gonna put one here, one here. Or maybe just, actually just one. I just need one. Oh, you know what? Let's start with something. Right now, the way I'm handling the shader for these guys is a bit complicated. That's something that I improved with the stand. So the stand doesn't use the same shader as at least the way the shader is calculated is different from the enemy in the main hero than it is with the stand, because I found a way to do something much simpler that I did before. So I want to fix that because it's called the way I'm doing the shader for those guys is so complicated that it's causing me some issue to spawn the enemy into my my level. So also it might start to get critical to fix this. So we're gonna do this actually now. So here's the thing. Hey Neo. Oh, how about shader? I was wondering, there is color gradient on the character. There is color gradient, but not in the shader, but in the texture actually. No, it's in the texture. If you look at the okay, the way right now my shader are really simple. All I'm using is I got 3 texture. I got one texture for when it's in the it's in the light. One texture for when it's in the dark. And the reason why I wanted to use a different texture for anything that is in the dark rather than multiplying with the a color in the shader is because I want to have some variation. I wanted to really have some interesting effects in my shader, so that's like a blue color could be red in the shadow, but the next piece on this side would have a different effect. So I wanted to have more control on how the color in the shadow would behave rather than just multiplying with a global variable. You do it the same way. Yeah, I think it's giving us more control this way. I think it's more interesting. One thing I realized, first of all, is I found out that I got better result when I'm using the BC7 the BC7 compression. I don't think, alright, so this one is like BC7 is like 22 mega and the default is also 22 mega, but the thing is I have less banding effect. Yeah, I try squared UV, but yeah, it's so much simpler with classic. Yes, and I also try with the squared UV, the squared UV. When you say squared UV, I'm guessing that you're talking about the Guilty Gear workflow. I went with this workflow at the beginning first, but the truth is it didn't really fit my art, the art style I wanted, because I wanted to have a lot of stickers and decoration and stuff that is painted, like letters or stuff like this, and then I would have to do a lot of decals, and I didn't want it to go this way. I wanted to have also a lot of gradients. I wanted to have a lot of small, stickers. So I felt like it wasn't really. It wasn't really. It was really difficult for me to handle with this folklore. The thing is, the reason I think why the art system used this workflow is because I wanted to have really awesome resolution in that texture, like really crisp texture, because they're making a fighting game, and so the characters are always really close to the camera. So it's making sense to find a way to have a perfect resolution. So something like really no anti-aliasing or stuff like this. But the thing is, my game is different. The hey Sonic Blue, how you doing, man? Good to see you there. But my game is different. The camera is different. The camera is a lot more far away from the action than a fighting game where there is just two characters on a plane. So at this point, it didn't make sense to go with the Guilty Gear workflow, BC7 used R8, G8, B8, A8, high quality, doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, doing really good. But yeah, BC7, I think it's there is a couple of stuff that's happening with the compression. From what I'm understanding from the BC7 compression is that it's giving you, of all the compression, it's giving you the best quality for the red and green channel. It's giving you a okay quality for the blue channel. So that's why usually it's used for, it can be used for normal map. It's something that's used a lot for normal map. But it has to, it always come with alpha channel. So if you don't need alpha channel, you are paying the extra cost of alpha channel for nothing. So you have to consider this. For me, I put alpha information, so I want to use it. But the thing is, the quality of the alpha is crappy. So that's the thing. It's if you want to go, so if you want to have a really good RGB, or at least a really good RG quality, go with the BC7. But keep in mind that you're gonna have a crappy quality for the alpha. So you have to put stuff that are not really important in the alpha, like the metallic mask or stuff like this. Yeah, it's 4K texture, because at this point I don't care. When I'm doing my texture, I'm going with the highest resolution I can go with, and then I'm shrinking down. Hey, this guy, you didn't miss this stream today too. Good job, man. Good to see you there. But yeah, for everything that has since this texture, I really want to have a nice because what do I have in the alpha? Yeah, I have the in the alpha I have the ambient occlusion that is oh, thank you very much for subscribing, Grand Grano Depos. Thank you very much, man. That's really appreciated. I hope you enjoy what you're watching. But yeah, in the alpha, I'm putting the ambient occlusion, and I'm using this ambient occlusion to actually attract the shadow. So by doing so, places where, for example, in the back of the backpack or stuff like this, or in the crease of a fold, I'm putting ambient occlusion there. Exactly. So it's modulated the threshold of the shadow map. Yes, low priority information for the BC7 alpha. Yes, that's the thing. And so since it's really, I don't care about creating really good quality for the alpha, so I can go with the BC7. If I had something where if I had RGB with no alpha, I would go with the DXT1, because the BC7, no matter what, you're gonna pay the cost of the alpha channel for some reason. I really don't know how the compression is working. It's just the experimentation I did on my side. It's like, even if you're exporting a map without alpha channel, it's gonna be considered there is alpha channel, so you're gonna pay the cost for this. So if you don't have any information in the alpha channel, if you go with the BC7, it's gonna be more costly. But if you have information in the alpha channel, going with the BC7 is gonna be the same cost as the DXT1. But the difference with the DXT1 is that RGB, or at least RNG, are gonna be much better quality. B is gonna be the same, but alpha is gonna be less quality than the DXT1. It's really complicated, but that's really no problem. Nice content. Thank you very much, Grand Granodepus. I'm glad you like it. All right. So without being said, let's fix the shader. So right now, the way I'm doing the shader for this guy is really complicated. Not really complicated, but too complex for my own good. So I'm using a blueprint in the level that is called, yeah, this one. So this one is the blueprint I've been using, and what it does is it's trying to find all those guys in a level, and then pass the light information into, it's creating a new dynamic, creating a dynamic material for all of these guys, and pass the light vector, so that I can do my calculation in the shader. But it's really a hacky way to do this, and I found a way much simpler to do to pass the light vector information into my shader, and it's with using material parameter collection. The good thing is that it's I don't even have to use dynamic material, so it's gonna help on the performance. But yeah, so just give me 1 second. Here we go. All right. So all I'm gonna do is just grab the shader I did for the stand, because I know that for the stand I use the new workflow. So I'm gonna copy this one and copy here. So I'm gonna also grab the okay, you know what? I'm gonna do something here, and it's gonna be to open the blueprint. No. Made a mistake here. Shit. Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna need to modify the blueprint for the lighting and remove this feature where I'm looking for all the actor, in the game, because now I don't need this. This one, edit. All right, so this, you see how it's working. It's all in the construction script. So I'm setting up the intensity. So I gotta Setting up a couple of parameters, then I'm updating the lighting. So for updating the lighting, first of all, I get all the... Okay, this part is the material parameter collection. So this I'm gonna keep. Then I'm trying to find all the actor of the class BP character, so the class I'm using for my characters. Yeah, so that's what I want to kill. Here we go. So now I should be able to remove that. We're gonna put new actor there. So now if I'm wait, it's really far away. Let me bring that close to where I'm working here. So now if I'm moving this, it shouldn't... it does. It do. Wait, why? I'm surprised to see the shader is already working well. Did I do the wait, maybe I already fixed this issue with the shader and I don't remember. Like, I'm using this one, and this one is... Oh no, I'm already using... Okay, it's already fixed. Oh, wow. And... Does it... No, okay, I already fixed that. It just I forgot to... I forgot to edit the... to actually edit the blueprint lighting. So okay, so that's great. So that's mean that's one fix already done. Perfect. What do you want? No, I don't care. So let's not forget to clean a little bit. So finally I didn't even have to create a new material because it was already a good one. This, I can delete this stuff here. Here we go. Do I need to fix other stuff there? Register actor. I don't think I use this function anymore. Register actor. So I got something called init cell shading lighting, and I don't think I need this now, right? Yeah, all this thing of creating dynamic parameter. No, we don't want that anymore. Let me try. Yeah, still good. How about you? Still good. And if I'm moving the yeah, no, it's fine. So like if I'm playing with the different, holy shit. So it is not good actually. Well, I don't know. No, you see that actually we got an issue because the no matter the direction of the lighting, it's always on the character. It's always the same thing, but it's weird because in the editor it's a good one. So I might be doing something wrong there. Whoop. I'm not sure why when we start the Alright, so what do we have? We have two functions. We got the this actor there. I made this search, so the register actor I only have one here and one here. The init cell shading, when do we call this? We're calling this on the construction script. We don't care for update lighting. Let me kill all of this. Nope. But at least I'm pretty sure that I don't need this anymore. So I can get rid of all of this. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of local variable. I don't need any local variable anymore. The node with the white arrow was connected. The node with the white arrow? Which one do you, what do you mean? Get light direction parameter. Okay, so this one I want to keep. This one I don't think I need. The light intensity is one that I want to keep. Because yes, it's okay. This one I'm keeping it. Okay, so if I deleted it, I don't think I need it. Should be good. But yeah, I really thought that's maybe that's a bug that's been there for a long time and I didn't even realize. Okay, maybe it's because it's on the construction script. I'm doing this on the construction script and I should do that also. Let's try this. Let's copy everything and do this on the begin play. Yes, it's working. All right, you see that the main character is not updated, but actually the main character is using the old shader, so that's why it's doing this, and it's expected. But now on the stand, I can see that the light is coming from the left when I'm looking in the back, and so that's the yeah, it's working also for this guy. All right. So, well, we fixed it. So like, for example, if I'm putting the light in the back, now if I'm playing every time with this camera, now even in gameplay, the light is coming and is hitting the character from the back. All right. So that's great. That's one thing that has been fixed. I'm gonna put, you know what, I I'm fed up of this camera doing the yo-yo thing at the beginning, so I'm gonna put my starting right close to the I think I know why. It's because it's doing this because it's detecting the enemy at the same time. It just spawned, and at the same time it's detecting the enemy, so it's doing this yo-yo kind of things. Oh boy. I think we can go even closer, like this. Yes. Cool. All right. One thing's cleaned up. So let me go to my cards here, and I can say this guy has been done. Perfect. So what I could do is on this part of the level, I'm gonna duplicate a bunch of enemy here. So I want a lot of enemy. It's not for gameplay. It's more for testing the performance. So like. So like I'm guessing that if I'm playing, I'm gonna start. Yeah, the performance is really crappy now. Oh fuck! I removed the guy here. Let me put it back in his place here. So yeah, the performance now started to dip. So now we can start to try to find out why, and probably the reason is that gotta go get lunch. See you next time. All right, no problem, man. Have a good lunch. Thank you for passing by. All right, so one of the reasons I think is the way it's done right now is that everybody is ticking, meaning that even if they are far away from the character, they are still ticking, and it doesn't make sense. So we don't need to make a calculation for all of character if they are not engaged in combat. So so let me see. Start with tick enabled. So what if I deactivate all of this? And something for the class default. So I'm deactivating all the tick just to see if it's improving the performance. Nope. And actually is. So it doesn't seem like it's really coming from the ticking actually. So is it because of the AI? Like. If I put none, Yes, it's already a lot more fluid. So there is something with the AI actually. All right, so that's a good thing to know, because now I know where to work to improve stuff. So now what I'm gonna do is making sure every time that the character is entering into the is getting close enough to the enemy, I'm gonna activate the AI. So how should I do this? So let me put back the AI controller. Okay, maybe on the begin play. Okay, so let's start. Right now I'm in the weekly. I'm gonna do this on the BP enemy. Let me try something. So what if I take the get controller and say deactivate, disable? No? Okay. Because BP controller. I already forget when do I call this BP controller. A proximity con, yeah, something like that. Maybe not just a proximity con, but right now I just want to have just not even a con, but a sphere. But yeah, that's the same idea. Right now I just want to go really simple. So like a sphere, I don't even have to control the orientation and the because the cone is more like a vision cone. Me, I just want that. Yeah, but do I want to do this? Because I'm not trying to make. Really, it's more about the action rather than the infiltration. So, do I really need to go to the way that you can creep behind a character, an enemy, or maybe I would prefer that. Yeah, let's go simple for now. So just a sphere, I think I would go. Not even a sphere, but just like a distance. So it's not even a sphere. It's more like are you in the? If the distance is lower than a threshold, I'm gonna activate the controller. And if it's working well, then we could be able to make some experimentation. Yeah. If it's working well, then we could start to add volume and stuff like this. But now I just want to go really simple, just to make sure that the I can play with it. I can improve the performance. Okay, so I need to. I already forgot how I'm using the BP control enemy. So BP controller enemy array that checks if he can see you. I'm never using the BP controller enemy actually. Huh. Okay, so how do I do the AI? Yeah, for the ray, it's but again, it's more like what if then you have to think of what if it doesn't see you? Do I really want to make a game where you can cheese the game like you creeping behind the character? Is this what I want? Maybe it's what I want, but right now I don't even know. Okay, so it seems like I'm not even using this BP controller enemy. That's interesting. So how do I do the? I already forgot how do I handle the AI. So this behavior tree. Okay, so let me see. We got the BP enemy. Do I do this maybe in the AI actually? Pose AI. For this action game, I doubt, but to save resources, something needs to activate. Yes, yeah. So for now, definitely you're right. So for now, that's why I'm saying the most simple thing is just check the distance from the enemy to the character. I think it's gonna be the trigger, like controller ref. Okay, so I have a function that's pause and resume the AI for some bit. Oh fuck, that's not what I was looking for. So when do I call this? So I never pause the AI. Okay, so let's put this here and let's go taking this and I say, okay, you know what? Pause the AI at the beginning, right at the beginning of the play. Does it make a good performance? That the performance is good? No. So we have some trouble here. So for some reason it doesn't really pause the AI. Actually, at least it doesn't improve. So I'm gonna go really crazy there, and like I'm gonna grab all of them, but also to avoid enemies following you through the walloway, you just want to, if you just want. Yes, all this stuff is definitely some stuff that I'm gonna do, but on the Polish side. Right now, I just am assuming that every time you engage an enemy, you're gonna kill it. Or yeah, you're right. It's gonna follow me everywhere, but it's gonna have to be fixed at some point. But I don't want to. Yeah, I could do that now. It shouldn't be too easy too difficult to do anyway. Right now, I just really want to find the best way to. Yeah, okay. So performance is terrible. For some reason, it doesn't pose the AI correctly. Is there a difference? Can I see a little bit of difference? I'm gonna activate the stat FPS. So we are running at around 15 FPS. If I take my enemy here and I go to the class default and I say, you know what? No, maybe the cult weakling class default. I'm putting none. So I'm running at 20 FPS. It's better, but it's not that great actually. Huh? There is something else. There is something else that's causing issue. Is there? That's something that's something that I saw on the last stream. The more enemy there is in the level, the more the frame drop. So it's because of it's calculating stuff that's not necessary. What the stat game? No. So you see, I have something very crazy on the blueprint time. The blueprint time is crazy insane for some reason. So if I'm going in the class default and I'm saying but that I'm not even ticking, so what is ticking? Because it should be it should have no ticking anywhere. Okay. So I just want to check where am I. This behavior tree, I'm not even using this behavior tree. Okay, so let's remove this. All right, so the blueprint time is much better, but the tick time is still insanely high. I hope this is not the drawback of using blueprint. No, I don't think, blueprint should be able to support this, so there's probably something else going on. That's an optimization that needs to be done somewhere. So like if I'm the blueprint time is going insane when so there is something with the I shouldn't run the behavior tree right at the beginning. I should run the behavior tree only when the we see the character, so that's one thing that I'm gonna be able to optimize. I would like to, you know what, it's maybe also the animation blueprint. Now I would love to have a more detailed what is the shortcut? Yeah, this is for the GPU, so not the post-processing, shadow depths, GPU visualizer. Can I have the same thing but on the Unreal inside CPU. I'm gonna remove the stats game for now. The tool profile run Unreal Insight. No? Okay. Start analyzing. Can I stop the why do I stop it? Stop. I didn't stop. Wait, it's still running? How do I stop this? Oh, I think now it stopped. Okay. So let's see. The game trade. Frame is taking. Wait. Not sure to understand how all of this is working. Draw window rendering. Total exclusive time. Total inclusive time. The more you click, the more confusing it gets. It's true, eh? Alright, assemble to weakling. No, it's the static mesh. Oh boy. I just want it on one frame. Alright, what if I'm tapping Unreal Profile Blueprint? Alright, profile is a replacement for the there is two methods you can use to enable profile and collect data. Live connection, run the game with the parameter, run the UFE with the parameter load previously captured data. Below the profiler window and UI component. Yeah, but it's too complicated for me. Don't you have something? I just want to know. Alright, so is there a way to analyze blueprint performance? I'd like to know which part of the blueprint are causing the greatest load and are taking longest to execute, etc. Is there a way to do this? You can get some details by using the stat profiler as described here. What are in engine too? You can find the CPU profiling tool at the tab in the session front end windows. This can be opened from the Windows Station front-end menu item. The GPU profiler is currently just a profile GPU command. Okay, the session front-end window. You remember, eh? Window. So it say that it's in the Windows Session front-end. But yeah, but the feeling is now I'm in UE5. The thing is that they changed the name in UE5. Yeah. Yeah, I think there is something like this. So we're gonna have to dig more. So session front end UE5. Developer tools, and it should be here. Yeah, but window tools, debug, profile, audit. If you scroll up, you can change the help for UE5. Oh yeah? Like here? Aha! Aha! Yeah, but yeah. Good try. Yeah, we tried, but this page was written for a previous version of Unreal Engine and has not been updated for the current. Okay. Yeah. Is there something like maybe CPU state? No, CPU. Yeah, this is really not something that I'm used to, this profiling stuff. Wait, profile, trace data, filtering. The chapter is called Testing and Optimizing if the links works. Yeah, but I really didn't want it to go too much into reading documentation, but I think I'm gonna have to. Testing and optimizing your content. In-game analytics. Let's start with that. Blueprint Analytics plugin. Using in-game analytics to track player engagement. No, that's not what I'm not looking for this. Automation system overview, developer tools, performance and profiling, CPU profiling. Alright, if you are CPU bound, which I am in the render thread, it is likely because too many joke calls. This is a common problem, and artists often have to combine joke calls or no, I'm not CPU. It's not a joke call issue. If you are CPU bound in the game thread, you need to look into what game code is causing the issue. Blueprint, recast, physics, artificial, etc. So I am bound, game thread bound. The built-in CPU profiler can help you find the function causing the issue. Okay. So start dump frame. Here we used a threshold of 0.1 millisecond to customize the output. After running the command, you can find the result in the log and in the console. Alright, so running the game. Maybe I'm gonna remove the start game off. Running the game, and the console command is start dump frame. Okay, start dump frame ms equal 0.1. Okay. So that might be what I was looking for. Oh boy. I think it's the display. All right, so what do we got? There is no thread. Please add. Don't care. So we got 60 milliseconds on async purge, start group thread advance, base worker, CPU stall, wait for events. Okay. The background worker. Okay. So we got 29 milliseconds CPU stall. Okay. On the physics. Alright, so that's because of the physics solver. So I think the main offender is the physics actually. Yeah, we got 26 milliseconds on the physics actually. So that's one big offender there. So let me remove the physics actually and see if it's help. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even thought about the physics actually, but of course it's gonna be really big. Okay. When do I simulate the where am I on the BP enemy? Maybe I should go one level higher. Simulate. So there is no result here. BP enemy. Yeah, but it's not wait, when do I start simulating the... Who are you? Who are you? Simulate physics. So if I'm unchecking this, yeah, performance is still terrible, and the physics is still there. So I don't understand why there is physics. Wait, why are you simulating the physics? I told you not to, but you're still doing the physics? That's interesting. Okay, simulation. Okay, it seems like I'm activating this physics simulation somewhere at some point into my my game logic, and I don't remember when. So let me try something. So at the begin play, what if I saying physics set simulate physics, and I make it unchecked. You still simulate physics? What the fuck, man? Is it because... Okay, let's try something else. Okay, what if I'm finding my my physics asset? Okay, I'm gonna create a new one. Okay, I'm gonna create a new one. Create a physics asset. Create an assign actually. Let's go with this. Yeah, whatever, man. And so we agree that it has been assigned to this guy. So we got the new one. Yeah, I think we... Okay. So now it shouldn't simulate physics. Yeah, and now the performance is way better. So it's good when I'm not looking in the direction of the enemy. But if I do, it starts to get bad. But yeah, it seems like we have something with the so there was one thing with the physics, and okay, that's the thing, is that I think it's because of the way I'm doing the yeah, all right. I think it's because of the way I'm doing this physics asset. The thing is, every time I was like forcing the simulated, so that's even if I put no simulation, it's still simulated because it does not follow the owner. But yeah, all right. So I need to grab all the let's try to grab all of the how this called, the volume that is simulated, and here we go. I think I got them all. I don't want to touch up the kinematics, but those guys I want to put them in default. So everybody is gonna be default now. Yes. So now I should be able to bring back the this guy in, and okay, it's not simulating, but if I go in there and I say, actually I want you to simulate physics, now it's gonna simulate, right? Yes. Oh boy. Holy shit. Sorry, man. I'm reading that you can disable it from the root component of the character. Yeah, I killed it, eh? Wait a minute, why? Why are you doing this? It should be... Why? Is it because I put the wrong... Yeah, I'm sure I put the wrong one. So let me... Old. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with old, and if I'm looking here, Yeah, I was on the wrong. Okay. This button doesn't work. Ah, that's annoying. All right, so now we should be like before. So you are still on your foot. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool, but I still need to check if I'm doing this. Where is it? Yes, here. Compile. Yeah, all right. Okay, so now I don't need this anymore. All right, so we fixed one thing. So the performance is much better than it was before. So you know what? Did I do a re-import? Fuck. Hope it should be good. Yeah, it's still high, so it's right now we are around 20 milliseconds, but when I turn my head, it's getting rough. So there is something else, but at least we have one thing. Things are improving. Right, so what I could do is going into my BP character and why can't I do something with this? Edit in C++. Okay. BP and we're gonna do this in the BP enemy, I think. No, that's the controller. Did I close it? Probably. All right, so on the mesh side, I'm gonna go with. So okay, so this I don't want anymore. So on the tick side, I'm gonna do something like if. Oh, is there a function for distance to the camera to get distance from camera? There is already one. Yeah. Wait, but it's okay. It's on the augmented reality stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it myself. So we're gonna get the camera, get player camera manager, get location, get camera location. Then we're gonna get actor location. Or maybe there is already maybe there's already something inside Unreal that's Unreal activate physics distance. Physics performance distance. Oh, you know what? No, what I could do is doing a LOD. Yes, I think it's gonna be the right way to go. So I could go. We're gonna create a LOD for our character and activating the physics only at certain distance. Yeah, I think it's the best way to go. So we want. All right, so let's go with 3 LOD, maybe 4. Apply changing. Right. Yeah. So it's probably gonna improve the performance also on the so we got LOD1, LOD2, LOD3. The LOD3 is just less than 2000 triangle, while the LOD0 it's a lot. Okay, so now how do I set up section? How do I go by oh, okay. So let's say that maybe I don't simulate? No. LOD info. Okay, so in the physics, do I have something like I said? I don't know. I never. That's one of the things that's I'm not used to. So let's find out. So Unreal LOD's physics. Creating and using LOD. This is useful for optimizing physics performance. Really? Physics. Alright, collision. You can set static mesh to use. No, that's not what I was looking for. Set LOD collision. Let's go with skeletal physics. The LOD. Static mesh. I don't want static mesh. So it doesn't seem like I have lots of tool reduction. Okay, so that's the LOD0, I don't care. LOD1 section, advance. Level of detail. No. Okay. Not sure really. Yeah, it should be. I would have thought that it should be something that you could put into a LOD, that you could say that activate the physics only starting at the LOD 1 or 0, something like this. I don't know why I have to doesn't make any sense that I need to set up a LOD also into my blueprint. Doesn't make sense for me. It's like it should be obvious that there is something to UFI LOD physics skeletal. Maybe I'm gonna add. I don't want to do it by hand, you know. Physics asset LOD. That's crazy. It seems like there is nothing. Only for the hair physics for some reason. So there's no way for me to have a different physics assets on each LOD. Alright, then I'm gonna have to do it by hand. Really don't like this this way of. Alright, so let's go there. Okay, so get player camera location, get actor location, get distance. And if it's less than, I don't know, 1,000, let's say. Yeah, but it's crappy. So that's mean every time I got a new blueprint, I need to set up something like this. It seems like it would be just super easy to have this into a LOD. I'm sure that there is something that I'm missing. Like I should be able to have something where I'm controlling which bond should keep the physics and which one should yeah, anyway. Yeah, simulate set simulate physics. Actually, I don't need a branch. I can just do this. So now, hello, simulate physics, please. Oh yeah, I deactivated the tick, so obviously it's not gonna work. Start with tick enabled, yes please. We're going back, we're bringing back the tick. So you had already the tick, so that's fine. Maybe here. Start with tick. This one needs to be activated. So the physics is working. Okay, so maybe 1,000 was a little bit too much. Wait, it's always full? No, 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 no. Wait a minute. So I'm not calculating this right. Is it because of this? Aren't you giving me the right? No, it's updating properly. It is updating properly, so okay, so let me check the distance I have. Yeah, but I'm gonna have the yeah, it's done because I'm gonna have Oh no, it is simulating. Okay. Okay, now I see. It's simulating from here, and from here it is not simulating. I see. Alright, it is working actually. I don't know why I was Alright, so we fixed the simulating stuff. Then let's do also the ticking things. So set tick group. No. Several different repetitions of metaphors. I settle competition without a score. My rap explore different terrains without trades, planes, or automobile. I'm honestly ill with astonishing skill. Scribbling words to these papers get filled. Press play and I will eat up your tape deck, crack the pavement. So if it's, we're gonna deactivate this and this. Congratulate the rhythm with the feet that leave y'all sunk in your seat. Your punk's about to meet the greater of both sides, similar to the creator, the most high. Time to prepare for the journey, let's ride. Time to prepare for this journey, let's ride. And we're gonna activate. So really it's a crappy way to do stuff, frankly. Let's bring back the it goes diamond in the back, sun rooftop, digging in the scene with a gangster. Whether the activation should happen even if should activate returns false. Okay. Let's do the character movement too. Actually, this one. Get character. Movement. Like this one. Also gonna deactivate. Maybe it's gonna help and activate. Yeah, it's not great. Okay. So where do yeah, I think it's there. So we're gonna activate the behavior tree. Just making sure that I didn't break anything here. Yeah, okay. All right, so I can say I improved a lot the performance, to be honest, now that I'm putting back my so let's run back the like if I'm going away, it should be like nobody is sticking, right? So now, who is the biggest offender? Damn, there is a lot. There is a lot of stuff happening, eh? Alright, so we have CPU stall, CPU stall, CPU stall. Collision, not with CPU stall. Still CPU stall. Parallel animation evaluations task. No, it's just 1 millisecond, so we don't care. It's not that bad. RT heartbeat. RT, what is that? Frame time, start frame time, world tick game, start TG during physics. Start TG during physics? What the fuck is that? Yeah, eh? But yeah, okay, so there is it seems like the behavior tree is a big offender there. Like we have the C player kind of thing that's taking 35 milliseconds, which is insane. Let's try to that's the thing, eh? It's the behavior. I'm pretty sure that's not actually not. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Probably it probably exists. It's just I don't know where to find it. Okay, let's all right, so let me open the behavior tree. I want to check, there is something that I want to check, the BT tree. Like is it running even if I deactivate it in the it's inactive. Can't find matching actor. All right, so it is not running. So what if I do this stat dump frame millisecond? All right, so we got state frame time, world tick time, TG prefix, tick time. So there is still something with the tick time that's taking a lot of. We got the TG prefix, release tick group, threading. Tick function, BPC character movement is taking 6 milliseconds also. That's a lot. But yeah, there is this physics. Is it because I'm doing these pre-physics things? It should be during physics, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. why this one is during physics and the enemy is pre-physics, and what the fuck, man? During physics, pre-physics. Ah. PP enemy. So maybe this one I can't be doing physics. Maybe the timing inside was the correct tune, even if pretty complicated to read after. Yeah. You might be right. That might be something that I'm gonna have to learn too, eh? I didn't expect it that I would have to spend this much time on the Okay, so if I run the behavior tree, we are at 50 milliseconds. If I run the behavior tree, but I pause after that the behavior tree, like pause AI, okay, it's way better. So we're also gonna have to do this thing, so where I'm resume. Gonna have the resume thing. The pause, do I use it somewhere? No. So we're gonna have to look at I'm gonna use a tick group again. No, event graph. Is there event tick? Yeah. I don't know why I was so lost. Okay, then I'm gonna reduce the same thing I had here, which is the this function here. it's just instead of the get actor location, I'm gonna have to find the pound. Wait, no, it's the target. What I want is the owner, get owner. Yes. Actually, we're not gonna use that. We're gonna make it so that if it's true, we resume AI. If it's not, we pausing the AI. Now the AI is. But it seems like it's not. Oh, I put 2x resume AI. All right. Yeah. All right. Now I should have already a little bit better performance. No, still no. Come on. Like this. Okay, let's try something. So it's always false. It's always true. So it should be always pause AI, right? Yeah, okay. So why when I'm doing this, I have a crappy performance there? Do I need to? Why, there is something wrong there. Okay. So I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna want to debug only this one, and I'm gonna watch this value. So we are at 2002, so it is working. Ah, now I know. It is working, but since... Okay. It is working, but the thing is, we are deactivating the tick when we are further away from the character. We are deactivating the ticking, so obviously it's never gonna pass through the false branch, the true branch, obviously. So maybe. All right, maybe let's put everything into the. I really don't like to do this this way, but let's do it there. So we're gonna pause the AI here, and we're gonna resume the AI here. And so I shouldn't need this here. Yes, now the performance is better. The AI is working when I get close. All right, so things are slowly improving, but they are still improving. So I guess there's that. I want to go back to my LOD. I want to try something, and there is probably something that. Oh, you know what? For the physics thing with the LOD, actually, maybe there is a way to do this. Actually, maybe there is a way to do this. Actually. And the way would be to remove the bone, actually, that we don't need for the physics. In the LOD we don't need, like, okay, bones to remove. So if we're going to the LOD 1, so we are in the LOD 1, so let's say I'm saying bone to remove. I'm gonna remove the bunch of bone, so I'm gonna remove spine. Oops. Okay, spine A. Spine B. Spine A. So all the first okay, and maybe like the spine C left, spine C, spine D left, so LOD 0, LOD 1, so we have So it's not removing the bone? Wait. So you're not removing the bone? Or is it because we don't see it in the like spine D. Let's keep adding all of them. So we got the spine D left. I want to remove the spine D right. The spine C right. And spine D with the B L. All right, it should be enough. Regenerates. Maybe I want to deactivate the animation tick. So what if I'm deactivating the animation blueprint tick? Is that helping something? Like the class setting, the tick. Is there something like no? The begin play. No, okay, there is no. But it shouldn't be that bad. It's really, really simple. So I don't think it's that's an issue. Let me try. Okay, so just for the sake of testing stuff, so let me maybe remove completely the actually the anim blueprint. Like I'm putting none. Right. So this guy should be now in T-pose. Yes. Yeah, doesn't help a lot, eh? So we don't care about this. Let me bring back the fuck. That's annoying. It's really annoying. So now you should be good. You are. All right, so I'm really curious to know why the performance is dipping when I'm looking at all the character here. So let's make again. Let's do the step Time frame. So we got draw scene 41 on the render view family, total scene rendering time 11 milliseconds on the RDG execute time. I don't know what it is. The FRDG pass execute update. So it seems like we are on the no, it's not so bad. It's here it's bad, but that is not so bad. Init view possibility. Name install. (32 milliseconds to end physics stat group). So there is still something with the physics, eh? There is still something wrong with the physics. Pre-physics, blah blah blah, realistic group blue. So okay, the pre-physics, there is something with the pre-physics. The fact that I'm playing with the pre-physics, I might have messed up with a lot of it. So let me try on the during physics. Okay, so let's try this and let's put everything on during physics and well, let's see. Well, let's see what I got. During physics, and this should be during physics. During physics. Yeah. It's a little bit better, but not so much, to be honest. Yeah, let me remove the physics all the way on the enemy. I want to simulate physics. I can't play with that. The enemy. So let me, okay, so let me, where is it? I think it's there. That's simulate physics. It's always gonna be false. And we're gonna check if it's helping a little bit. Nope. So I don't know why there is physics if it's not simulating physics then. Okay, so let's get back to our let's revisit the idea of creating a new physics asset. It's a little bit better. The performance are a bit better. So there is definitely something with the physics actually. Even if I think I'm deactivating the physics, there is something with the physics actually. If I'm going back to the old one, yeah, I'm dipping to, well, it's not crazy obvious to be honest. Yeah, I don't even know if it's making a difference, to be honest. Maybe let me try something. Physics asset, create and assign. Right, I'm just keeping only one physics asset. And is it better? Fuck yeah, it's better. Holy shit. Holy shit, it's all about the okay, it's all about the damn. Alright, so that's the physics assets that's been okay. Alright. So it's changed a lot. It changed everything there. It is changing everything. So when Actually, the big issue was collision, actually. So when I was reading physics, it was not really dynamic movement, but it was collision. Yeah, finally, eh? Damn, took me how much it took me? More than 2 hours to find. Yeah, all right. At least we are onto something, I guess. So that would mean that let's get back to our big idea here. That would mean if I'm doing this set collision enabled, and I'm saying no collision. Now, even with my old physics asset, we should be in the, yeah, all right. So it's finicky, but it's much better. Cool. So we are improving a lot on the. All right. Yeah, exactly. Because I need collision for the physics. You know, you can't have physics without collision. But I thought that disabling the physics would also disable the collision, but it actually doesn't. So you have to do both. You have to disable the collision and the physics. So that's why it was like there was no dynamic, but there was still calculating the collision, which was dumb. But now I know it, and maybe what I can do. So if I go back to this idea of so if I'm going back to this idea of set simulate physics, maybe I don't need to do the set simulate physics. I can just go whoops. Grab that and say when I don't need it, I want to be on the no collision, and when I need it, I need to be on the physics only. Yeah, I was still calculating the collision, yeah. Now I know. So now we should have really good performance. Oh, I mean really good. And when I'm close enough, we should have physics. No? Alright, no. Without the collision, you'll have physics with interplantation, but from a distance you won't notice. Yeah, so that's what I want. That's what I want to. So it seems like it doesn't. Oh, because okay, let me try. Let me check this. What if I'm putting the set simulate physics back? But since I'm not doing the collision, yeah, so we good. And then we got the physics. And then if I go away, yeah, okay. Ah, but I got the message every time saying that's all right. So to avoid to have every time the warning popping up, I'm gonna do this simulate. I'm gonna also do this. And now everything should be great. So we are at 20 milliseconds. Then the physics is playing. If I'm looking to the guy in the behind, the performance is not so bad. So definitely, again. Wait a minute. maybe I should put that. Maybe it's because it's on the first frame. Oh boy. It's happening because it's on the only on the first frame, maybe. Like, yeah, now it's great. All right, I'm really happy with the improvement we got. All right, so maybe. Oh no, come on, buddy. Ah, yeah. No. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay, it's good. All right, so if I'm playing, even now, it's not so bad, the performance I got. It's well, when I'm saying it's not so bad, let's be clear. It's not good for a release, but at least it's I can keep working on the testing the game, you know. And then I'm getting closer and closer, and all the physics is, yeah, starting to get, yeah, all right. So, and then it get bad. Ah, I still got this. I don't get it. Right. Anyway, I think it's gonna be good enough. It's gonna be good enough for this. So it took me a lot more time than I thought it would. I would need, but at least I managed to do. I managed to do it. What I can do now is selecting all my enemies and put that into a new level. So I'm gonna create. I think I already a level created. Gameplay, combat done, mission area. Yeah, I got already one. So maybe I'm gonna dump it here first, and I'm gonna do move selected actor to the level. And now it's unplayable. Yeah, but it's also expected. You shouldn't have to fight as many enemy at the same time, or maybe you could, but we will need to have more serious optimization for this. So. Now I should be able to save everything. Yes. So now I can say. So putting that into a new, a different level, a different level, it's gonna be good for me, because I'm gonna be able to say. I'm gonna be able to deactivate them. Sometimes I don't need to have gameplay, and I really want to have, you know, really good performance. Wow, the performance is really good, eh? Like this, like we are around 80 FPS. That's really great. So if I just want to do some level design and test stuff into my layout, and I don't need a level, I can do this. That's gonna be great. And then if I do want to have some combat, I can put back the hey, wait a minute. Because yeah, I need to do this to get level up, lighting scenario. Yeah, that's one that's another reason why you want to kill all the enemy, is to make the FPS go buttery smooth. Always loaded. And I guess now it should be there, yes. But then they're gonna be a lot of optimization that's gonna be able to be made. Like for example, when I'm in this place, I don't need I don't need them to be loaded. So maybe I could put like a volume somewhere here that's making so that the all the enemy in this area are gonna be dynamically spawned when I'm entering this level, so that they don't exist in the level. You know, on maybe not spawning, but actually rendering. Maybe I could deactivate the rendering, because spawning can chug a little bit the CPU when you are spawning a character. But if you are just saying that's select all and no, okay. Anyway, there is a lot of optimization that can be done. It's the mission for this game. Restore its active. Yeah, exactly. Your mission, if you accept it, reach the almighty 60 FPS. That's a tough assignment, eh? But at least now it's playable in the level. So now I'm gonna be able to put my character into the level and know that it's gonna be playable. All right, and you know what? I'm probably gonna remove all this guy here. I'm at a place where the performance is good enough, so I don't need to test more, and they are chugging the performance really heavily. So I'm gonna deselect this one and then delete all of this. And now it's really smooth. Nice. And now it's feel great. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. Let's see if we are 4 people. Maybe we could do a small raid. Why not? No, wait. Let me try to find someone to raid. So who do we have? Let's go in the for the small streamers. Game dev, Space Invader, why not? Doing random stuff for Impacto. Nobody alpha gameplay, what is that? That looks cool.
Whoa, Pennywise, right? Mouth is so dry.
Alright, I like that. Let's raid this guy.
You're not. What? Oh no.
I like that.
Okay. Just keep up the act. You're cool.
So we're gonna raid
He called you Pennywise.
Coast Games.
Okay, just be cool. Hey.
Alright guys, I'm gonna do a proper goodbye. Thank you very much for being there and following the stream. I wish you a good day, good night, depending on when or where you're watching this stream. I hope you'll be there for the next one. Thanks guys, see you.